going on, boys? It's Daddy Big here, and today I just kind of wanted to talk about something that I've been having a lot of fun with recently, and that's trying out a new game. Now, as the title, as the title shows, and I mean, some of you may know, right, that I am in fact a gamer. I've been known to play games a time or two, but for a large part of my life, I've spent a lot of my time playing the same stuff. Games like Terraria and Stardew Valley I've been playing for years. I mean, Terraria I've only been playing since I was like 11 years old, you know? And it's like, I just don't usually experience new stuff. Even when updates come out for games like Terraria or Stardew Valley, which do get updated pretty often, I tend to spoil myself on it just because, I want to know what's going on. But, I mean, every now and then I get a new game just to try it out, but it's been a fairly long time. I think the most recent time I've really tried a game was probably when I got my Nintendo Switch and really got to experience games like Breath of the Wild and Fire Emblem for the first time. That was like my last time having a huge experience like that. But but yeah, that's something I don't really get often. So this last weekend, I decided to buy Hollow Knight, and I'm really glad that I did because I've heard great things about the game. Obviously, it's always regarded highly, and it always sounded like a game I would enjoy playing. And I haven't really spoiled myself on the game like at all. Like I know pretty much nothing about it. Well, I didn't going into it. But yeah, so I downloaded the game and made a deal with myself to not spoil myself on anything, to just discover everything naturally. And I just gotta say, it has been so much fun. So much fun just to play through the game for the first time and see all these new different things and experience. And it's just been really rewarding because the game has certain little puzzles and different platforming segments and stuff like that. And I've actually had the opportunity to discover things and explore the world on my own, and that's just been really, really fun. And I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. I think because I think a lot of the games I like playing have a lot of depth to them, and so I can replay them a lot. But there's just something to be said for trying something completely different and jumping into a new world, and just playing Hollow Knight now has kind of recaptured my true passion for gaming and my true childlike excitement in discovering new stuff in games, because it's as much as it is comforting and still rewarding to play games like Terraria and Stardew Valley, because I mean in a game in Terraria too, the world is different every time. You can do challenges, and it's there's so much you can do in Terraria, but it's again, there's just nothing. It's a different feeling, right? And I just feel like playing Hollow Knight has just rekindled this feeling in me of just this discovery. And it's been really, really cool. Because, like I said, I went into the game blind, and I think that's been super important. Because, I don't know, it's like a game like Terraria at this point, I've pretty much completely mastered the ins and outs of knowledge-wise, But a game like Hollow Knight, just, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have had the experience recently to try out a new game, but I would honestly really recommend it. It's just, I don't know, and there are lots of other games I want to try too, and I think this has just shown me that, it's a lot of fun to have that new experience, and it can be a little daunting at first, but once you get into it, it's just, I don't know. I also think that Hollow Knight is just a really, really great game, which definitely helps this whole thing, but its greatness aside, I don't know. It's been great. I'm just gushing over the game at this point. But yeah, literally in the first couple days I had it, I played it for 10 hours. But getting back to what I was saying about rekindling kind of my passion for gaming, I think doing this channel has been amazing. It's been really fun. But, it definitely starts to bring an element of work into playing games, when I have to put on a certain mood and present myself in a certain way for the microphone, or play games a certain way because it's being recorded, or just even the simple knowledge that what I'm doing is being recorded. Even if I'm not even talking, even if I'm just playing the game, but I can see the little timer in the top right of my screen showing me how long the recording's been going on for. It's like that right there just makes such a huge difference when I'm playing games, you know? And yeah, it's just like I think buying Hollow Knight's been a really good experience for me because it's kind of reminded me what it's like to just play games for fun. Because, you know, since my life is a lot more busy now, a lot of the time I can spare for gaming is spent on this channel, you know? And I don't know, it's still just been really really fun to have something like that that's just for me. That I just do because I want to, you know? And I don't know, I just find that to be really really powerful cuz it's like I do also like things I like to do to relax. I like to you know, I mean it's like the list is kind of short, I guess. Do cuz like even doing music, like even though it can be relaxing, it's still kind of work in a way. And I feel like for me it's just about having a variety more than doing things specifically to relax. But like I do enjoy catching up on YouTube videos on creators that I like, but there's still just something unique about gaming, about taking control of that and just having that immersion in it, you know? I mean, I don't have to tell you that that gaming is really fun, but but yeah, I don't know. I just think this has been a really fun experience for me because mostly just because it's kind of just empowered me to discover this new world and has reminded me that, you know, playing video games is really fun. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just really, really glad I finally made the decision to buy the game. And after Hollow Knight is done, I mean, maybe who knows? Maybe I'll do some content on it in the far future once I'm more comfortable with the game. But in any case, I'm looking forward to trying out some different games because I have a list of stuff I want to try out. Terraria just recently announced a crossover collaboration with Dead Cells. And from what I've seen from the gameplay of Dead Cells that has the crossover content, it looks like a pretty cool game. I'd never really heard of it before, but that's something maybe I could try out. And there are other, I mean, I don't know. So there are just games that, and off the top of my head, something like Celeste, I've heard really really great things about that game. So I just think I should just keep my eyes open because my gaming library really is pretty limited, all things considered. So I think it would be awesome to dig into some more of these really, really iconic indie games that have defined like what indie games can do. Because that's really what speaks to me most is those indie games that have a story to them. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to break this down a little bit, just talk a little bit about my experiences playing Hollow Knight for the first time, and it's just been really fun. So yeah, maybe someday I'll make content on it or make updates on other games I'm playing off camera. But in the meantime, thanks for listening, boys, and I'll see you around.